We now return to Let's Play Tropico 6. Okay, so what was I doing? First thing I was doing was going to make another plantation. Now, look here, we're almost to these impossible goals, which is good because we're getting there. So I'm kind of loath, actually, to continue adding more things because I think that'll add more people, which of course will drop the percentage. I feel like maybe it would be better to hang on for a minute and just let that kind of fill in, because, like I said, the more people we get, the more that 15 and 5. Okay. The more we get... Ooh, now we're having an issue there. Can I turn off the high school? Because we are putting in too many damn people. Too many people. Too many kids are becoming educated. Which is actually okay. Actually, that's not too bad, because, well, it is, in a way. The jobs only have a minimum, so technically they could still do them, right? But they are unemployed at the high school level right now. So no, actually they will not fill in on those. We need to find better jobs for these people. So this was kind of a bad thing for me to do, actually. I wish I could actually turn that down. Turn down admissions or something. Actually, you can. You can fire these and then close the workers. Can I close these, though? No. I forgot about that aspect. You can fire these people and then kick them out. Because we've got... Can you change required wealth? No, I don't think there's anything for that. So closing this down, I believe, would lower the efficiency of it, and then would that mean fewer people coming in? Possibly? Because we are kind of in a situation where this is not going to benefit me. So, anyway, because all they can do is go back to another high school, and then we've got, more issues there. I've distracted myself immediately here. Okay, so we need a new trade route. Let's go here. Canned goods, right? This is what I was heading towards with the farms that I was going to build, the plantations I was going to build. We need a cannery, which is going to cost money, which I can open up now. It takes fish and pineapple. As far as fish now, I think is probably being consumed largely. So maybe we're going to need another one, which would increase my shellfish. I said I don't want to add more, and I don't, because all the unemployment right now is in this. So could we do one final thing here and just maybe add cigars so that I can do that at least? Because that is kind of where we were at. It costs a shit ton of money. But if I could get... see, we're exporting tobacco directly. I'd kind of like to finish this off before we go doing something silly like that. We're getting close to the canned goods, though. I could hang on to it now just so I hang on to the price. Or would it be better off going to, like, coffee? Because canned goods right now is going to cost me $5 grand over the course of... Well, basically with that, it would give me more than $5 grand at the end. If I just do coffee right now, we're basically there. And this reaches almost 2,000 units, so not quite, but quite a bit more to do coffee. And I do have a coffee plant, right? I never remember what I've got. Bananas, cotton, coffee plant. Yes, I do. Okay, let's do that instead then. It's helping out the Axis, but if you look at our diplomacy... we're doing excellently there. So maybe increasing my relations with the Axis would mean I don't have whatever the hell happened last time with the invasion going on. Maybe. I think we're doing fine there. Let's look at nickel, though. As far as money, maybe a nickel mine would be a good idea. These are totally skewed because of this 20% deviation, but I would imagine that they do actually help out. Oh, fuck. Rum. Let's just do rum. 11 grand? Even though we'd only be doing 750, although what can I actually do? Like, if I started shooting this out, decreases upkeep of nearby ranches. See, this is just out of range of that ranch, right? Didn't I already look at this for this one? I did. Oh, but I haven't paid for it. No? Okay. So we could do that. Selected. Interesting. I'm gonna have to look a little bit deeper into those. Anyway, back to this. Let's do this, because even at 750, like, what is 3/4 of that? More than we're getting from anything else. So there you go. Far better. Far better. Constitution keeps popping up. I don't know why. I guess maybe we need to research these then, so I can finish those. Do we need a new research project? No, but I can just get those ready, and they'll queue up. So let's get those in place there, and then it'll maybe stop bothering me. What is, oh, because I can do stuff here. Now, here's another thing, right? Look at that. I've only got one embassy, and that's allowing me to do all this stuff with these guys, but maybe in the interests of being neutral, and I kind of feel like this this particular thing here is, we're kind of down the Allies route anyway, but maybe I should put another embassy. Does that actually... It doesn't actually look like it takes people. That's disappointing. I mean, why not? That'd be a fantastic place to dump a bunch of... Now, I could do a second shift and fit 4 more, but they don't have to be educated for that. I'm going to have to find educated buildings and shove people into it. I could maybe increase library. Increases efficiency there, which means more research points. Anyway, back to. So plantations take up 8 people. That's more than the 2, obviously. Customs office. I was looking at that, and it costs... We did unlock it. It costs 9,000 right now. It increases export prices. Perhaps I should do this. I wish you could kind of get an overview of what it actually takes, like who works there. What else did I unlock? I unlocked the embassy, but what if we other... Ooh, yes. This probably definitely takes education. Oh, I guess it does, doesn't it? It's the, that little thing right there. So... I guess the triple star, that means college educated then. That must be, because it doesn't go above 3, right? Yeah, okay. So in order to get this, we're going to need college educated individuals. I could build a prison. Okay. Well. Barracks. We probably should be considering putting down watchtowers and the like. That might be a good idea, just for preemptively creating some... And now going to a fire station. Can I increase the... Ooh, we should do a church. Chapels would help out. We don't have a request for that at the moment. High school obviously would do the same thing, I imagine. Yep, it requires high school level to teach high school, but... Radio station increases liberty. Perhaps we ought to do this. It requires electricity. So, could we get some electricity generation going? Maybe we ought to do that. Maybe we ought to consider that. Oh my god, there's just so much here. All I want to do is make cigars and boats and freaking get some more money coming in, because we are kind of leveling out here, and that I feel is going to be disastrous if I don't get that going. High school educated for building a shipyard. That's what I want. Not right now, because I want to... Oh, this requires electricity. Electricity. So maybe we should do this. Processes coal. I don't have a coal thing. Oh, I do. But I also want to sell it, so I need more mines. Oh my god! This game. What can I do here? Oh,
it's all strictly above
I can just buy this straight up. Okay. So now I can change this into monies. Ooh, I can get 2 college-educated immigrants. If I wanted to do... I forget now where I was. Customs office. I could take up to 5 college-educated. Increases export prices. That's 9 grand to drop, but since it's basically making me money back, that's okay, right? And we could just dump this right here, because it fits, for one, but also because it just doesn't really matter. It doesn't have to be attached to a road. Or I could shove it in there, and then we can just have some weird path in the back. Maybe? Right behind the fire station? Custom? I don't know. I mean, I kind of feel like at this point, everything I put down is just going to be a huge jumbled mess. And, you know, I mean, that's... I feel like just for the sake of role-playing, though, that the customs office ought to be near the docks. But, again... What else was I gonna... Oh, I was thinking about doing the dungeon here, right? Or the prison, or what? Because I was going to put another Fisher's Wharf there, and then I was going to make this fit in. But would it fit in? Oh my god, I don't remember anything from the last episode. It's a rather long episode. No, there we go. Okay, so I would have two, and then I could run a road along the back. So I could put the customs office right there. It would go right here. But maybe we should turn it around so it kind of hits the road? Yes, okay. Okay, so that'll take care of nothing because I don't have these guys, so we need to bring guys in, and yes, and here we go. Rebel threat is low. That's good. Even though we've got that. Where do I find that? Crime safety is pretty good. I'm glad to see that. Rebel threat, there we go. This is what I've been looking for and probably overlooking all the time. So there was one rebel attack. Interesting. We have not been uncovering this, though, and that is largely because probably I don't have enough watchtowers and or checkpoints, which I can't get till next war anyway. So I should probably be doing at least, you know, a station over here, station over here. And speaking of stations, I think I should be doing a bus route, because then I could put a bus station here to get all these people to transport them over here. You know, I mean, you look here, and a few of them do appear to be... They're all around, the people that work there, and that, as I've stated in previous episodes, is an awesome thing that the game does, but we also saw over here that some people are kind of out here doing stuff. These are people who... These must be customers. It takes them forever to get there. And that alone is why I need the bus station. So what does the bus station do, or rather require? Non-education, of course. But it might behoove me to do this. Now, should I put it down here? Kind of tucked out of the way. Should I make it maybe here? I feel like maybe here, because that's kind of out of the way-ish. And then they'll go pick people up, and then they'll bring them down. I also feel like this is superfluous and is a little bit unnecessary at the moment, but we'll do it anyway. Okay. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that because it's going to require people I don't have. Okay, we've got some more uneducated. That's good. Probably one of the only times I would ever say that in a city builder. Let's pick this up a little bit. We definitely need another fisher's thing, though, if I want to produce shellfish. Not just for this, but to use as a resource for selling. And...
A good deed, Presidente.
Thank you.
Performed, no doubt, with absolutely no thought
now,
of reward.
We need the standing, I think. I say I think, but I'm not really sure. They're now the highest we have in support. So probably could have used money a little bit. 15 grand, we're now well above. Well above. That's not so great. But, oh, well, we're not even getting this. We're not even making a whole hell of a lot of money here, either. This is requiring a
Concerned about
people.
foreign trade putting you out of a job? Fear not. The customs office is here to protect you by monitoring international trade.
Did I not get... Maybe they haven't shown up yet. Please tell me there are my college-educated workers on this island. How do I... Education. Works at the tavern. The fuck? Okay, we do have one working at the customs office. Okay. Why? What? How the hell is a tavern I mean, I guess, you know, working your way through college, but... Fuck, I can't even... Where the hell is it? Tavern. So it does. It does. That is the minimum education level there, but if we're having a college education into... yeah, that. I call shenanigans. Good, we got rid of something. It didn't pop up to let me know I'd gotten rid of it.
Buccaneers hanker to weigh anchor, O most fearless of leaders. If only there was a breeze.
Oh, man. So, my piracy crew that's out there trying to steal something, taking long enough as it is, now has to wait basically a year. That puts that off for far too long. Okay, where are we at? Unemployed? We do have enough now to, I believe, justify putting down a cigar factory, but we don't have the money, right? So we need to play until I get some more money. Educated is stagnated. Oh, good, this is done. So now we can actually use this, so it's not just using money. Ticket to ride. Every passenger pays $1. That's excellent. Broke citizens can't use it, but, well, whatever. Okay, so we will put a bus stop here. And then place an ending one, say... Oh, it has... Say here? Then they can just kind of walk everywhere-ish? Or, I mean, it would be better to put it there, but... How about here, then? It's got to loop around. It's got to loop around anyway. So we'll just do a UE right at the cul-de-sac here. Okay. But see, this is what I'm talking about. There's only 2 stops. So, I mean, that's... Yeah, it's lame. A little bit lame. No, keep going, please. So, we must not have gotten very much money. Let go. I'm a little bit nervous. I feel like maybe... Now, see, and this is supposed to be increasing my... And this one can be relocated. What the hell? I hate that kind of inconsistency. So, what are we doing now? Unemployed. Still have high school level unemployed, but they will go into my canneries and my cigar factories, so we're just waiting on that. In the meantime, now that I do have some of this, let's go ahead and do the pineapples and start spending more money than I really should be spending. I would also like to finish off like the cocoa and the other stuff that I have yet to build. There you go. I could build something right here, in fact. In fact, that might be a good place for, like... would it be good for a cannery? I suppose it would if I put a fisher's hut here and then had it going there. Because then I would just have to come back. But we do need to start building homes again.
Official announcement from the palace declares that we are definitely winning the war. Keep listening to find out which side we are currently on.
I mean, I could just keep doing that. Homeless. It's all poor families. There's one vacant there, but okay. Well, so really, just like the one extra. We've got plenty there for now. Eventually, I would like to increase that. We got there now. So this little shack area down here is kind of where we need to be focusing, or we can just build more here because it's close to my my thing, which makes it more likely, right? More likely
now,
that I will.
I don't want to alarm you, but I'm going to need a rather prompt decision on these offers.
Should I go ahead and unlock these just for shits and giggles? Because I could use it to get more immigrants in here. And in fact, you know, looking at this now, that's actually probably a much more useful thing for me. Although electric substations, eventually I will want this, but researching it doesn't take that much effort, does it? I guess it's a blueprint, though, right? So I don't really get much say in that. We've already got religion and state. Ah, yes. So we can add a new religious policy. Religious buildings emit crime safety, like police stations. Employees, religious buildings arrest criminals. Decrease global liberty by 10 and overall tourism by 5. I don't think we need the Inquisition. Freedom of religion. Default state. Government of Tropico shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof, thereby protecting its lawful representatives from undue interference by clergy or ministry, and ensuring the undiminished liberty to practice worship, ceremony, or sacrament of all kinds, whether spiritual or temporal. Or we're atheists. And I feel like that's probably going to hurt a little bit in the balance. I mean, my balance is shit anyway. We're at 30% approval rating at the moment. Increase efficiency of education and research, disables religious buildings. See, now this, we don't need this, because, one, education is actually hurting me right now. I have more qualified, educated people than I do have the jobs for them, so they're not really contributing helpfully to my society at the moment. And research, I mean, I don't need the research right now either, because I don't like a lot of the research policies. So we will not do any of that. We'll just do freedom of religion. Confirm changes.
Everyone has to do their bit for the war effort.
Have a barracks near the embassy.
Don't bit who you might be.
Okay. So we'll do that. Ooh, have we not completed? Come on. Are you kidding me? Oh, you piss. You pissant. Come on, we did it. It said 2020. And it didn't give it to me. Is that because it had to tick over? So it doesn't count if it's going here, but it's when it ticks over. That ticks me off, actually. What the shit? Is there a time limit on this? There shouldn't be. I mean, we accepted it. So, was this the one that was timed? Fuck, I don't even know. I feel like this has hurt me where I am bringing in more people, like I said. So now, I did say this was working me over, didn't I? Okay. So we really ought to be able to get just more. Just have Bunkhouse Central over here, and this is boring for one, but I don't know. I don't know what else to do with that. Okay, good. This is doing its thing. Pollination parcel increases efficiency of nearby pineapple plantations. Oh, so that's if you want to put in a bunch of. Okay, I get you. This doesn't help either. So, what does monoculture do? Are we within range of offsetting the monoculture? Perhaps. Maybe I should swap them now. Although their efficiencies are already pretty good. Let's not mess with that at the moment. I've got some money, but not enough money. We're at 20%. Come on, give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. Oh, you fucking God! Are you kidding me? Okay, so clearly we need just a bit more. Should I raise efficiency on this just to do it? I'm really nervous about that, though, because we're going to have a bunch of unemployed people with no freaking jobs. And we have got tons of broke people now, which is not so good, because it's all... Okay, so we got that going. Piracy is back on the menu.
Let me get to the point. We need to bribe the Burgermeister.
We just need to deliver gold, or we can blow a bunch of money. We'll deliver the gold. Because, again, we're just not making the cash that I need to get this going. So, I've got the fish, I've got the everything. My exports are supposedly going faster and better and all that stuff. But, politics, why does it keep... Why? I could ask for financial aid. We could request an alliance, but I feel like... Oh, man. Oh, man. How did that dip down so bad? Oh, this pisses me off. Anyway, let's go back to now some of the things I've unlocked but have been sitting on for a moment, because now I've forgotten what those are. Could do a theater. Well off or better. Still not useful to me at the moment. Radio needs power, so we need to unlock power. Correct. Church, no. We did need to do a barracks. And that gives people money. Money? No. Well, yes. I mean, it gives them... It counts as a job, right? Let's go ahead and put that down. Barracks near this, but maybe we can shove the barracks back here? Because it doesn't have to be connected. It just has to be nearby. We could put the barracks right behind. That's a little much. See, I don't know how much... How close is close? Like, what does that mean? I feel like that you don't want this right in the middle of town, right? So we could do this, but that's not attached to a road. So it's going to be right back here. Even if we did put a road, all we could really do is just make another back road anyway, so well, whatever. Just stash that down. Edicts. Ag subsidies. Efficiencies of agriculture buildings increases upkeep by 50%. That hurts. All of these hurt. I mean, none of these seem to be very good choices. This one, yes, maybe. Maybe I should be looking at this, actually. Advanced, and because it increases upkeep, but by 50% too. I mean, that's a lot. But the ships come. Now, it says cargo ships, so does that mean these guys get here faster? And
Would any of these be of interest to you?
Can stimulate
It's
trade.
all
Generates a
strictly
new
above
trade route
board, of
offer.
course.
Okay. So that's all that does is just do this. It's a waste of money a little bit to have those going. I would like it to open up licenses for me, but maybe I should just do that by myself. Because we could get rid of some leather. Pretty decent price. Why don't we consider doing that now, in fact? Let's just see how much it costs. $5,000. I'd make that back just in the trade by itself, so it could be useful in the future. We're basically making a contribution now for future returns, right? And man, it is half an hour again. Does it really take that long to play this game, or is it just me? I mean, I know I'm slow and methodical and deliberate in my playstyle, but man, it never seems like I'm getting much done. Ooh, lots of pineapple, like that. I like that. Fish, not so much, and that's because it's being consumed. So we will probably, in fact, definitely also be doing another fisherman's wharf. That's, you know, that's pretty darn cheap, actually. Let's just go ahead and do it now. I mean, why not? Because I have so little money as it is. We're about to make some money. Oh, come on. Give me the good grid. Come on. Game, come on. You gotta be kidding me. Fuck. Why? Just why? Just fucking why? Oh, that is so fucking irritating. So, if I make it go kind of like this... There. Better. Unfortunately, it's going to have to go all this way to get here, but that's fine because, like I said, this is not where it's going. It is going to be going here towards the cannery so that we can make that and make better... oh, piss. I was saving that for my shipyard. I've got plenty of coastline. I mean, Jesus, we can put it right here if we need to, right? Because where's my lumber yard? All the way up here. So actually, maybe I should just put it here, because then it would just whoop, right there. It only requires planks. Planks are being made right here. If we're not making enough planks, which we totally are, I could make more.
Good job there, Presidente. Thanks, awfully.
I really kind of feel like I want this.
About war. It keeps us busy with exciting adventures, eh?
I mean, $5,000's $5,000, and we do kind of need it. Putting this, though, in here will allow me to purchase... You know what? We can get educated people through raids, though, right? You know what? This is such a waste, but I'll take the 5 grand right now. It really is a waste, but... I mean... I'm not comfortable yet in our financial situation. We're still skimming by. Even if you subtract that, it's still not making much more. And the, I beg your pardon? Are we importing stuff? We're not importing anything. Oh, because I unlocked one, so 5 grand there. Okay, okay. So maybe I am overreacting here because that's 5 grand one-time expense. I mean, that's 12 grand. So we are actually doing okay. Crime is no longer stealing money from me. That's pretty good. Road maintenance. Why? Is there just general road maintenance, or is that referring to the bus route? I don't know. Can we squeeze more money out of our criminals here? Say what? Oh, wow, weird. Did I actually select? How did I select a person there? What was I looking at? That's maybe not the best place to put your shack. And in fact, if I was a guard, I would not allow the shantytown outside the dam. But if you look at that, we're not full yet. So we've got our crims, but they're not overly burdening our...
Set sail for booty once more.
Not overburdening our system. God damn this education thing. So maybe I will just have to build that other high school. But God, I hate that idea. Now we got this. Okay. I hate the idea because it means that we are putting too much... Are we making cotton? Pause. God, I wish I could remember. We are making cotton. Okay. Nope. So I could do this at 1,500, not a lot of money. We'd make more money off the pineapples. We'd still make tons more money off the rum. I actually like that it's increased so much. So we really could make a small fortune here if we did... Because how long did it take me to get the rum one? I mean, that came and went. So maybe I could up it. It would take far longer. But that's an extra 8 grand on top of like 40,000. I mean, we're looking at 50 grand here at the end of this. It would take me forever to do it. But maybe this sort of thing is more beneficial to me rather than the quick little bits of money. We need one big one, and I think we can afford to wait on this one. We could do this for the smugglers at 1,000, so we would just make 11 grand straight up rather than the partial. They're not going to like me for that, and I mean, relations are fine there. So we could do this and get a quick 11 grand just on this. But, like I said, if we went up here, although, shit, I mean, I could do 6 grand and really, I mean, I feel like this is getting greedy, but this is far easier to break down and makes me a bit more money. It also takes far more, which, you know, far longer to accomplish here. Should we attempt this? Nah, let's play it safe. Just get it done. Because the thing is, we might get another quest that says, hey, make me this amount of stuff, and we need you to be upgraded to do this, because we need to get this 10 grand thing. And all this was worth was $1,000 in my bank. Like, oh my god, why does this pop up? I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Okay, so, once again, we didn't get very far. And we need another high school. Again, it's my own fault, because I added more people. If we're going to be adding more people, we may as well just add more bunkhouses, because we're going to need that. We're going to need people to... And I've got the money right now, so... I really, really, really wish there was more options for the housing. Because it just doesn't make any damn sense to me. That's a good space. Let's not use that space. Let's do... I mean, I can tuck some back in here. That'll be acceptable, right? And then we can come in here and let's build... can we do a longer one? There's no... That's frustrating. Do that, and then we'll do that. But let's line this up so it looks okay, but it's capped off by benches. What the shit? Well, anyway. As well as these pollards everywhere. That's the right word for those, right? What in the hell? Okay, well, anyway. So I accomplished nothing really that I wanted. I've got some money now, so now I can go back, finally, and maybe unlock cigar factories. You know what? This is going to take too long. We're just going to start having longer episodes. How's that? Let's go ahead and unlock this, since I've got the money. Again, we need electricity before I can start making the cannery, which was the whole point of making the damn thing to begin with. So if we look at doing power plant, that's $6,000 right there. Would eat into or make jobs rather for my my high school educated force that is still unemployed. Slightly, actually, not too bad. We have vacant homes. Many vacant homes for the homeless families that could definitely go in there. One is a crim. Okay. Oh, that's so infuriating. Whatever. Maybe we need to bump this up to 4. I'm okay now with going 4 times speed, I guess, because I'm not in too Why are you going to the same fishing hole? I'm not too concerned about the game going faster than I can... Oh, fuck, where the hell is it going? Faster than I can keep up, money-wise and all that, you know? So, I think we're doing okay there. Wow, these bunkhouses. Eventually, I'd like to see. Oh, no, what was that? That's my tobacco one, I guess. Shellfish? No, that's great. Sugar, tobacco. A surprising dip. Oh, and we lost the ability to. We don't have cloth because we don't have a, coffee. Coffee's my best choice right now. As far as keeping these people happy, well, we'll just do this. So 11,000. I mean, I could bump this up. It would take forever to get there. It would take forever to get there, but like we're looking at 40 grand there if we make the coffee. Rather than constantly doing the... You know what, let's go ahead and try it. Let's go ahead and try a long-term one, although, Jesus, speaking of long-term, we've had some of these going on forever. I feel like we should just cancel this one. We'll never get it done. It's been there for how long? And we can take the hit. So we will cancel that. And, huh? Wow, that looks like a bug. The crown? What the? Oh, those were completed ones. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Okay. Jesus. Coffee. We'll re-improve our relations. We'll sign long-term on that. And then I don't have iron, so that's not a good thing to do. I don't have oil. I could do shellfish, but, I mean, what the hell? That'd be $6,000-ish. To the Allies, or to the Axis rather. Sugar to the Allies. Do we want that though? Because that would interfere with my rum, so let's not do that. Planks. So we're looking at $6,000 there for planks. God, none of these options are good. $5,000 for. I mean, it's nothing. Can make $6,000 there, easy peasy on the coal. I don't imagine that would take too long to get to. I had really, really, really hoped I was going to be able to kind of ramp this up to a point where I would get more a lot faster. I just need to make a choice here. Let's just do tobacco. Tobacco's easy. We'll give it to am I doing tobacco? No. Okay. We'll just do that then. Okay.
Do any of these offers look good to you?
Literacy
They're all
program.
strictly
What does that do for me? Increases upkeep of high school and colleges. Well, we can unlock it anyway. We don't necessarily have to enact it. Although, no. I want to save this money because it's far better, I feel. What? Why would I want to lock? Just so there's fewer? In fact, if anything, I should be unlocking this so that I have more choices, right? Or we could just, yeah, fine, whatever. Unimportant. So, looks like... that's a lot of money. That's a lot of freaking money. How are we doing on unemployment? Okay. You know what? We'll do it. We will invest in Tropico's future. We will put this halfway in between so it can go straight out the port.
Some say that while there remain nations
An import trade route, huh?
is incomplete.
We can get the random blueprint, though. That's probably better. So now, of course, that I've just used all my... well, we're about done with the rum, though. Okay. See how fast we're doing the rum? If we get another chance, especially at 20%, I will do more than 1,000 unit choice there. Because we can stand to make a ton of money. Disappointed we're not making much on the leather. I mean, what else are we doing with the leather? Nothing. It's a straight up thing. Coffee is going to be... That's where we're probably going to have to start doing double down on my plantations to produce enough to make up for it all.
What a voyage! I didn't think we'd ever eat all those sausages.
Okay, so... That's cool. We've now got the Brandenburg Gate. 10 grand to place this damn thing. How big is it? Let's just find... Oof. So it could be a centerpiece, tourist trap, if we wished it. Or I could use it to start a tourist trap island. We'll hang on to it because that's a lot of money. Perhaps too much. We don't need that. We don't need that. Let's just go on a treasure hunt. We got plenty of stuff. Frick. Well, you know, I could build the high school and then get my things and then demolish it, correct? I know demolishing does have negative impacts depending on what you're doing, but maybe that's the way to go, just to unlock this stuff. And I mean, that's 7 grand. That is also that's also a way to employ people, but again, we can put them to better use doing stuff, making money for Tropico, which we're about to do here as soon as we get this thing built up. Could do a second shift there. Are people unemployed in the... They are. They don't really need to be here, I suppose. Come on. There we go. Okay. Upgrades for here. We don't need that. We don't have any goods here yet. Output decreased 25%. This building's operational efficiency of each yacht club and bank. Yeah, we don't need that. We are only...
The citizens are demanding elections, Presidente. It seems that they want a choice in how they are ruled. Sounds selfish.
I will deliver another amazing speech. We will talk about fun. That's an easy thing, I think, to build up. We will praise the capitalists again, because they're our lowest. Not by much. We've actually maintained quite a good balance. A balance of middle, which means no one's happy. We will blame no one, and we will promise to improve. We cannot do healthcare twice in a row, apparently. So we can improve happiness.
People of Tropico, it is
Let's see what goofballs we have now.
You have showed your faith in me. and that faith will be rewarded. Every Tropican will get what they deserve. My people, are you bored? Let Presidente entertain you. Oh, is nothing fun anymore? Let Presidente be all the fun you need. You
Probably
don't
shouldn't be
enjoy
walking down the
life?
street like this.
Let Presidente enjoy it for you. Our ongoing prosperity is supported by the capitalists. With thanks. We're grateful for the many fulfilling jobs you create for my people, and your progressive attitudes towards taxation. I have heard it said that Tropico is no fun. Well, soon it will be twice as entertaining as it ever was, and half as boring too. That's 4 times the amusement for everyone. It is you, my friends, who I thank for making me what I am today. I am proud to be your Presidente. Viva Tropico!
Interesting. We'll have to do a drive-through. I mean, I know there's not much to drive through in little old Tropico here, but okay. Well, that helped a little bit. Undoubtedly, we will get something. But yes, I think I'll do the drop-down quick whatever of where we're going to get a lot of money. We are going to get a better money, bit of better money, bit of better. Okay, well, that's good. We can now export something else. Like everything. My goodness, people want to purchase from us. Gold's a pretty good one. Gold's a pretty good one, and it's an easy one to make because, well, I mean, it's the most expensive one so far, but also because it's not taking away from anything. So it looks like we'll be doing that, and we'll be upping that considerably. There we go.
Would any of these be of interest to you? It's all strictly above board, of course.
Yeah, no. And in politics, the still questionable, unknowable, whatever. Okay, I think that's probably pretty good then. I'll end this one here. Jesus. Can we... Shellfish is clearly not a main export. I wish you could say what exactly you wanted to allow local consumption, because I almost feel like we're shelling out the shellfish locally, and that's not good financially. Okay, anyway, time to end this one here. I will see you next time.